Power of call. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be an elevate your standards type call. This is going to be one that is going to help you all really break through to what is truly required for you to be successful. Yesterday we talked about superhero training. This is going to be kind of along the same vein of thought. Now, I'm assuming the audio is going to work. If not, let me know inside of the chat so we're paying attention to it. But I'm assuming it's going to work. I'm just going to plow ahead. If it's not, let me know. So there's an interesting pivotal moment that happens with you as a copywriter. When you get that first client who's interested in working with you, you should focus entirely on producing amazing results for that person. You know, getting someone that pays you money, that's easy, right? Once that happens, that's cool. What really is the pivotal moment in your copywriting career is when you take that first project and you deliver them results. If you have a client and you've made them a promise and you fulfill on that promise, you're basically set. You're going to get an amazing testimonial. You'll have a client for life. That's really where you should focus your time and your energy. Once you land a client, you should hyper focus on that. And here's the standard you need to hold yourself to on that first project and every project. And honestly, anytime you write copy at all, ever, you should believe with your entire being that the copy you have just written for this person is going to produce results. You should be so confident in your ability to produce results based on your project that if your mother was strapped up to a bunch of explosives by a bunch of bad guys in a basement somewhere, and they were going to blow her up if your copy did produce the results that it said it would, you should be so confident. You're like, dude, my mom's safe, right? If there's even a tinge of, I don't know if I'm going to see my mother again. If that's like, if you run yourself through the scenario and that's how you feel, you need to improve what you're doing. Now, this is a high standard. If you hold yourself to this high standard, you'll put in the effort necessary to make copy that actually works. A lot of people, they land a client and they're like, oh, cool. And they they kind of check the boxes and go through the motions of producing copy. That's not good enough. You need to be absolutely proud of the work that you do, especially for client work. Personally, if I were you, I would hold myself to this same standard with the free value that I send over, with the outreach that I send over. I would hold myself to that standard if I wanted to become, maybe the best superhero copywriter possible. This is the standard I would hold myself to. But you should never, ever do work for anybody where you're not 1,000% confident that you're going to produce results. Now, you might need to make believable claims, right? Like, don't make ridiculous claims like, hey, I'm going to make you $1 million in 2 hours. Like, don't make ridiculous claims. Make claims that you can actually back up and you can actually produce the results for. But hold yourself to this standard. If you say you're going to do something for a client, do everything, absolutely everything inside your power to make that happen, right? Because again, you make a promise to a client and you promise on time, you over deliver and produce amazing results for them. They are going to want to keep you around forever and pay you as much as you ever ask them for, because they know that you're going to help them achieve amazing results. It's absolutely key that you hold yourself to the standard. So, and when you're finished writing your copy, ask yourself, like, would I be willing? Like, if someone told me that they had my mother strapped up in a basement to a bunch of explosives and they were going to detonate it if this doesn't produce the results that I say, would I be worried at all? Right? Because for me, if I take on a project and I do the work, I'm not going to be worried. 0%. I'll be like, sweet, got this. She'll be over for dinner on Friday. This is going to be wonderful, right? You need to hold yourself to the standard. When you do, it's going to help you become so much better. And most of you right now, if you're honest with yourself, you probably can't make that kind of promise. You probably can't hold that standard, which means you need to do the work. You need to improve your research process. You need to do better research. You need to model better examples of copy. You need to actually put in the work so where you can produce results. Because if you come in here and pretend to be a copywriter and pretend to get results, but you can't get results for your clients, you're not going to do very well in this game. You've got to be actually able to deliver results. So guys, hold this as your standard. Keep this as your standard moving forward. You are now the person that only sends copy to clients when they are confident, 100% confident that it's going to produce the results that you say you are. That's what it means to be a G. That's what it means to be successful in this game. So hold yourself to the standard. Guys, it's been a good call. I'll talk with you guys again tomorrow. Let's go out. Let's get it.